It's my intro music. It's the best music ever. I'm just making sure the mic is correct. It's way far away. Okay. Alright, cool. Anyway, welcome to 52 Weeks of Horror. And today we're not playing a so scary game because the ones I want to play that are scary, the computer just is not having it today. Which is alright. Stuff happens. But we're going to play Guild of Dungeoneering, which is seriously one of my favorite games recently. So, hey Saffron, how are you doing? Good morning. Sorry. How's your day going so far? Oh. What is open? Hold on 2 seconds. I'll be in the right chat. I was like, why is Chrome open? Chrome needs to go away. So I can't see chat at the second, but... Oh, I see what just happened. I get it. I get it. I hit the wrong thing. I want to go to my channel. Right. That's right. Okay, cool. Alright, I have chat again. The world's a safe place. I think. Most days. Most days. Okay. There we go. Chat is back. All better now. And we open up the Guild of Dungeoneering. Yeah. It has a really nice song in the opening, I didn't realize. There we go. Let's see. Yep. Hello, Cannibal. How are you doing this evening? Alright, well that song can be done now. It can be done. It was nice. But it's not that guy who sings Civic Doodle. He doesn't sing that. So he can get farewell. So how's everyone doing? Alright, I was saving up to add more rooms to my castle. Lots of people have died in the process of this. I gave up and started just not naming people. But yes. Let's go exploring. Now that I know the lyrics, this tune isn't that exciting. Let's do that one, I think. Or, let's go to here. Let's send this one. Nope, enter dungeon. Enter dungeon, that's what we meant to do. Oh man. Alright. Alright. So I need to... What do I need to collect 3 large chests. 3 large chests I have to collect. So, well, this one would be like straight there. That's cool. I wish you could flip these. I'll just put this one up there. Sure. Gold coins right there. Let's go get some. Get some gold coins. Let's see. And we will also put gold coins there. I guess I can wrap back around. Put a ghost there. Alright, here we go. This was probably a bad idea because I didn't fight anything prior to this. But we're gonna use a shield. It sounds like a sad chocobo. I found like all the Final Fantasies I won on Steam, and I was like, I don't know if the computer can handle it, or I also don't want to spend the money on it. I think they're less than 20 bucks now, but after a while that becomes expensive. Oh no! I can shield myself a little bit. I don't think that shields me from that, does it? It does! It does! But I think I'm gonna die here because I don't get first hit, so... Dang it! Who's doing your Instagram? They're doing great. I'm doing my Instagram! I do my Instagram. I always do that. But thank you. I'm trying to keep up on it. Let's see. So I'm dead. Story of my life. Plus, we've been going to a lot of things, so it's a lot easier to post about it when I have stuff to, you know, post. But thank you. That makes me feel better about the Instagram stuff. Okay. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fight something halfway through this. So, we're gonna do... fight that guy, and then there. And here we go. Oh, okay. Well, we'll do that one. Doesn't hit right now, but it'll give me 2 hits later. And if I mix it with these 2 hits now, I guess it's only giving me 3. I wonder if the Thunderbolt means if I hit first. Or Lightning Bolt. I guess it's not really Thunder. What can I use to battle some of these things? The axe would be good. The bone femur. I want the femur or the spoon? I think I want the spoon because it gets some of those shields. Ooh, there's a fire elemental I can fight. What if I fight one of those dudes? Nope, went straight to the straight to that. Oh man. Okay. Let's just throw some punches. Okay. And then... I can't see their card. Just had to fight 4 more. Oh shoot. Okay. Okay. If I don't die right now, though. Do I get to hit first with that? I do! So it's dead. Okay, so we figured out that the lightning bolt means, you get to go first. Sweet. Learned something. What kind of trait is fountains? Not the slightest clue. Let's see. I can get tattered mail, which gives me, oh, a lot of shields. A hook, which gives me one interrupt, which has a bunch of shields, and then, but only for the blue ones. And then slice. Ooh, that one has a bunch of shields. I like that. Not so much. A ski pole. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the fur coat because that'll make her fabulous. And I got the thing. Oh, there's something in there. I can get a hat that gives me stupidity 1 and 2. I don't ever feel like that helps much though. It helps me if the other person puts it out there. A magic card and a draw card, but I would lose the card with the shield, so no. I don't want to lose my shields. We're gonna do this one. So she is fabulous right there, isn't she? Okay. Sure. I'm gonna do this way. So the goal, what you need to do is you just gotta keep fighting things. Or, I mean, it's best to keep fighting things in between the rooms so you get more cards to draw. Alright, so I'm gonna fight this ghost I put out there. I'll punch him in the face because that's what you do. You punch ghosts in the face. Ooh, crap. Okay, he's got a lot of hits. He heard what I thought about punching him in the face. Oh no, she's gonna die, I think. Oh, can I abort? That would be so nice. Just get out of this. Like, if I hit first, that would be wonderful, but it's not gonna happen. And she died. Damn it! I got too cocky.
Across the land from far and wide, they come to the guild and want to fight. Sad to see them sliced and diced.
This game's a lot of fun, but it is not as easy as you'd think it would be. Or I'm not a genius. That's what it is. Let's go to this one. Although, let's do that one actually. Defeat the skeleton. I had to, oh, that's right. Charmor, we'll send her. Hug in a bottle, sure. Sounds right. Oh man. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I just had to defeat the one skeleton that's over here. But I would prefer to, you know, fight some things prior to that. Get a coin and fight a fire imp. Punch him twice. Oh, he has an so that means, oh, I wasted that. That's what that means. Because it doesn't, when he does the stupidity card, he doesn't do anything. But I'm gonna block that. Punch him in the face. I can't shield it, so just throw things. I want the shields. Which is a plank of wood. to go over there, so we'll do that. We'll put a massive gym in the room, and then have her fight a scorpion. Because why not? Of course fight a scorpion. Okay. Here's a claw. I'll just use this one. That shield's not going to work for that, but I don't want to waste all my shields right at the second. Now is probably the time of the shields. Okay, and then we can... I went about this way wrong. Ugh! Why did... I should just go straight to the bad guys. I don't know why I don't.
Is a hero's life. A spear, a sword, a rusty knife. A dungeoneer's life. That's to be had.
We get it. We get it. I'm terrible at this game. This song. So I heard that some people got to see an early screening of Halloween the other day. And I'm jealous. So jealous. Let's see. Dungeoneers. Who's this Anton guy? He's got a bunch of punches. But for, like, most people, it comes out on the 19th, so I will be really excited to see that one. Anton. So what's everyone up to, or what today, or I guess day for some of you, and what did you do today? I don't know. How's everyone's life going? Okay, let's see. I'll go there. Codlinks is here. Hello, sir. How are you? I know you got this game. How did you feel about it? I'm of hearing about it and don't care anymore. Ah, man, I still want to see it. Okay. Oh, no, that's fine. It's fine. People have lives other than watching me stream. I gets it. Don't want that. Don't want that. I want the scarf. Okay. Ah, I thought he was gonna go for the gems. Okay. Okay. Punch him in the face. Okay. Try that. Hit him 3 times. Oh! I won that. Yay! Ew, a yellow snow cone? Oh, okay, so that has... I like this one, the stalactite. Okay, the skull cap. The stalagmite. which would have all of that. Fur coat. I want him to have a fur coat like Vin Diesel. Yeah. This game's fun, but you're terrible at it. I think this game is meant to make everybody terrible at it. Like, it's not easy. Let's do a shield. Alright, this game is starting to make sense to me. Most days. What do I got? What do I got? There we go. Shield all, and then the next moves I get to punch people in the face? Yes! Dude, that was a card. That was a good card. Let's see, what do I need out of this? I have the fur coat. I don't want to lose some of these cards, so I think I'll just take some gold for that. We'll do put the gold pouch there. It's gonna send me to this room either way. Alright, here we go. I wish you could save after each battle that you do so you don't, like, get kicked out of this, but whatever. Why did I start with, like... missing one heart? It's not cool. But, this... I'm already dead. I'm already dead. That was... yeah. And I liked those cards. I really liked the cards the fur coat gives you.
Others would have had more sense.
Okay, that's cool. Let's see. Yeah, I want to do one of these, but I don't have I don't have the enough monies right now. I've seriously killed off so many people. All right. Try the... Oh, somebody's driving a motorcycle outside. But yeah, I like this game. This game's fun. And frustrating. And bleh. And my nose itches. Alright, let's see. There's this, there's that. Oh, yay. Oh, you get an extra health for having a hug in a bottle. That's cool. Double hit him. Can't shield it, so might as well punch it in the face. Yeah, I've yet to see what the... I guess stupidity maybe gives a heart? I don't know. Like, this game is unnecessarily addicting. I'm probably gonna do that. Wooden stool, yeah. Alrighty. Does not want to give me, like, the gold cards at all. And of course, all I get thrown out are shields. There's a new Jackbox game. I saw that! I saw that. I'm hoping it's really good. One's not gonna hurt. Okay. I hope they have a horror game in there that's not gonna be like that weird dating game. That's what I would like. One extra health. I need the most health I can get, so let's put on this ridiculous hat. Did you see any gameplay of it, or like, have you just seen what some people have talked about? Let's hope I live. Yes, the lady I watched does the voice for one of the games. She goes, "Oh, that's so cool." That was a waste. That's annoying as hell. This game. I would like to play the new one. The new one sounds cool. I just learned about it like Friday because I was looking at the when I was logging into Jackbox. I was like, "What? There's a fifth one?" It was Finn. Let's see. I'm so close. There's a rap battle game. You have to make your own raps, like into a microphone, or do you just like type things out or select words? Are we gonna have to actually talk to each other? Written? Oh, okay. That sounds like fun. It sounds like a lot of fun. Was there any other games on there that you were like, oh, this is cool? Let's do... Sucker punch him in the face twice with Fire Blast! You don't get to hit me, Spider. I'm gonna hit this guy first. Spoon. A book. I know you throw a book at most things. Well, probably not a fire monster, but you throw a book at most things. They stop attacking you. There's a split vote where you get to a scenario. You add a decisive thing and try to make the viewers and players vote you. Oh, that's cool. That sounds like fun. Oh my gosh, my nose is gonna fall. Okay. I'll put this up here. Can I? Nope. No, not the bear. Put that there. Alright. Let's block those. Trying to remember the examples. It's okay. That sounds like fun. Oh, he's gonna block one of my hits and then I'm gonna punch him in the face. And then I'm gonna block one of his hits and then he can't block my hit. Because he doesn't have the right shield. Punch him first. He gets punched because he has decay. And I'm gonna block you, and then I'm gonna hit you. Pacha! And then I'm gonna do this one, because then I get another card. And I'm gonna hit him twice. And he got decayed. Yay! Fur coat, an ice cream scoop, or the cooking pot. I'm gonna go with the fur coat. Success. We're gonna do the stalagmite. Cool. Alright. Put the gold pouch here. No, I want you to go here. Crap. I was just throwing extra road out there. Put a knoll there. Lady. Go to the coins. Go to... She didn't go to the coins. I'm working on it. I should be off that day. I'm pretty sure I am, so I'm working on that. Hello, Woven. How are you? That is the cutest little emoji ever. Let's see. Yeah, I'm working on the Halloween thing. I'll get it figured out. Let's see. I just realized I'm not fighting a boss, so I'm probably wasting a lot of cards that I should use. Oops. And he's dead. He's dead. Woohoo! Okay, so I have the fur coat. Don't need it. Daisy chain will give me that. That sounds cool. I don't want to get rid of a lot of my stuff, so I'm gonna just be a fur coat wearing daisy chain, stalactite holding, spoon holding person. That's what I'm gonna do. So you won't be going trick-or-treating at night then? I gotta figure all that out. I would like to. It's just, it's in the middle of a week, and I don't really want... There's an area where it's really cool to trick-or-treat, but I don't know if it's gonna be that busy during the week. I also have to figure out if Jeff will be off at that point or not. Whatever we do, it'll be fun. This song is called Did You Hear Something? According to that. We will do something fun on Halloween. I have a whole bag of candy. If anything, you guys can watch me eat candy. Where's the hair tie? Fortunately, I can't stay, but... Aw, thank you, Woven. Have a wonderful night, Woven. Thank you for coming in. I love all these scary emojis. See, if you're subscribed, you get the awesome Bob emoji, and you can run around and on other people's channels and use that skeleton. That's a thing. Say, you should tell all your friends, want an awesome skeleton emoji? Go subscribe to 52 Weeks of Horror. Ooh, what do I got? What do I got? Burn appearance apprentice card. Okay, so put a bear owl there. Woven just wanted to bless us with these cool emotes. It sounds like Woven. Aw, thank you. Thank you for using our emotes on other streams. I like that. Been using skeleton on Monarch's stream. Oh, Monarch is awesome. He's so cool. Let's see. Can I have something that gives me, like, health? I'll leave you some more. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I like the little Jason one. He's cute. Is that a pumpkin butt? That has become a thing. That is a makeup I will not do on myself for any of this stream, so sorry. can't shield this. But I can hit first. Can go down swinging. I tried. I was too late.
Another hero dead at last. The future now is in the past. And all because their selfish pride was chasing fame and glory.
It's giving me more crap because I'm dead. Let's see. I'm so close. Just want to buy a new room. This is why people in medieval times when exploring, it was so they could build another expansion on their house. I died yet again. Let's do that one. I like the hug in a bottle. I feel like that gives you an extra heart for the first 2 fights. And then this one, you first physical damage in battle for first 2 fights. I could do warrior spirit. That would probably help me out a bit. The trickster is 1 loot choice slot after the first 2 fights. Let's do warrior spirit. And let's use Andrea. She looks badass. Did you guys hear that airplane? It's loud. Let's do... Hero gains decay during the next fight. Okay, I don't want that for when I go to fight these bosses, so let's do that. Throw punches. It's a really powerful mic, but normally they're not that low or loud. It's unnecessary. There we go. Oh wait, a soldier's helmet. That gives me life. That gives me life and shields. But this gives me shields and the first. I like that one. Badass pirate wear. Okay, let's see. Did I need to do that? That was probably dumb, so... Yeah, no. It's, okay. Some silver coins over here. Oh my god, you know what sounds really good right now? Is some freaking beef pad thai. Love it. I want some Thai food so bad right now. Oh, okay. You go to a castle and you just build it. Put a bandito on. This week on This Old House, we fight demons and add an extension onto the castle. Text Jeff to bring you some home. I don't think he'll do it. just texted him and said, Codlink says bring Thai food. Let's see. Oh! This could be bad. I'm gonna hit first. Oh! Can I have a health? I would like a health, please. And then I'm gonna sucker punch him first. Boom! And I win. Is that a skeleton hand going okay? That's so cool. Alright, what do I want? Oh, I don't want to lose those shields. Let's do... She doesn't have a fur coat on right now, so let's do the mage robes. Those sound cool. Now she's in a fun, sassy outfit. Ooh, cake. Almost said a cake. A cake! That's a cape. That club or the stalagmite? I'm gonna go with the stalagmite. She looks all cool and badass, like she could stab anything. What am I doing? Oh, I gotta collect chests. Oh, that's right. That's right. Let's do... Okay. Okay. I'm just putting rooms on here now. Because she's going to the last chest anyway. Oh man, cakes always sounds awesome. I'm gonna throw 2 punches at you. Block all of those. Draw a new card. Okay. I can't block anything. I'm gonna save this for if I need to, like, seriously punch this thing in the face. The bear owl. Let's double punch it. There we go. There's always time for cake. Yes, there is. Don't get cocky, don't get cocky, don't get cocky. Punch it in the face. Yes! Oh man, do I give up my shirt thing? What is all that? But like, oh man, it's a block all. There is a shield in it. Let's see, snowball. 2 heart. You lose 2 hearts if you have no favor with fate. All physical attacks are quick. I don't know if that's a good idea. Ooh, that's a good one. Or shield. Notice the shield has no shield power. We're gonna do the red mail. I like that one. The game, every time I equip something, makes the sound very similar to when people follow or send me bits. I'm like, wait, what? What am I supposed to pay attention to?
And how long before you're
Oh, and I think I have enough to, I think I have enough to add a part onto my castle. Cool, I got a new person living there. I do. Let's, okay, it's Band Guild. What do we want to do? An archery, unlock Trickster's Greed, unlock the Barbarian. That's a campsite I get to add. Warrior's Might. Shapeshifter. Let's see. Alchemist. Philologist tonic. Okay. Clones discipline. Rare items. Rare items. This is all rare item stuff. Cool. Well, I might as well do a lab. Alchemist? No, we're gonna call him. Okay, we'll close that. Maybe I can name him on the other. Where is our lab gonna be? Over here by the cemetery. Tressa. We're gonna call her. We're not gonna call her anything because it won't let me delete it. Okay, we'll just call her Tressa then. Tressa just doesn't get a new name. Let's see. Okay, so we go exploring again. We're going exploring. Alright. We'll send. Do we send Tressa out? I just got her. I don't want her dead. So let's do that. Why are you giggling? I'll tell you in a minute. Oh, what did I say I liked? Did I like the... I think I like the warrior spirit, because you get first physical damage.
What's up, all you beautiful scare makers out there? Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. He was trying to put on the onesie and it was not working.
First of all, I don't like onesies. I'll be honest with you. It's one of those things that I just...
Sounds like you have a noisy burglar.
Indeed.
They were so, Jeffrey, why are you home?
Well, Haley, I have been moved... Well, I'm in the process of being moved into day shift. So, you know what that means, all you beautiful people out there? It means I'll get to join the stream more often.
Surprise!
Yeah, so this week is going to be a little sporadic because I do get home later. Like, I'm kind of doing a swing shift, but...
Links is throwing hearts out there left and right.
Sweet, sweet. So yeah,
Cannibal says hello.
Huh?
Cannibal says hello.
Hello, Cannibal. Hello. Hello, everyone. But yeah, I mean, yeah, so basically I'm transitioning this week from night to day, so I'm doing a bit of a swing shift, and then next week I start day shift completely.
Sweet. Well, congratulations.
Thanks. So we'll see how long this lasts.
Saffron put a bunch of your face.
Ooh, me?
But that's what I was busting up laughing at, was him trying to put on that onesie. He put his leg in one and had this look on his face of, oh no.
Well, I thought I'd try it. I'd be like, look at me, I'm being Haley tonight. And then I got halfway. I got one leg in, and I was like, oh no.
It was a look of, this could be a poor decision.
This is like, I feel like I'm getting suffocated already, and I've only got one leg in, and I'm like, no.
But you didn't bring Thai food, is basically what
well,
you said.
I didn't know I was going to be asked for Thai food.
This was Codlink. So I said it sounded good. Codlink said you should bring it. And did he bring Thai food?
I did not. I did not. To be fair, I didn't know. I kind of was
He was hiding
I was
for a
hiding.
minute.
Yeah, I kind of got home, but I needed to,
Need to decompress. So
yeah, for a second, just for a second, just
so I knew Thai food was not coming. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right. It was funny though. Although, did you know Thai food restaurants? You know this, but do you guys know Thai food restaurants apparently don't open until 4 o'clock in the evening on Sundays?
in LA.
In LA, anyway. It's very
I
interesting.
think it's only one weird LA rule, and maybe this particular area. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. It just
But like all the Thai food restaurants in the valley, because Haley wanted some Thai food.
Haley always wants Thai food, and it's usually pad Thai. That's really all it is. But with the soy sauce in it.
See, I like the curries. I like the soup. I like the tom kha soup. Oh my gosh, just go with that all day
Oh
long.
man.
But anyway, yeah. So Haley wanted
I didn't
Thai
know.
food, so I'm like, oh, cool, we'll get Thai food. So we go to the spot she wanted to go to, which was closed. We get there, it's closed. She told me it was open all day. I just want everyone to know
I said
this.
it was open till 10.
You did. You said it was open till 10. I was like, that's fine, that's great. We get there and it's closed. She's like, what? It said it was open till 10. What? And I was like, well, check the sign. So I pull off to the side of the street. She runs over up to the door and looks at the sign. Yeah, they open at like 4.
And then we're like, oh, well, we'll get Thai food from somewhere else.
Yeah, and I was like, well, there's literally a Thai food walking distance. We were out anyway, so I was like, there's literally a Thai food spot like 2 blocks up the street. So we'll just walk up there and grab it. It's cool. It's good. It's a good little spot. And
That we've never been to. It's a good spot.
I've been to it.
I've never been there.
well, that's you. I say it's a
Damn.
good spot because I've been there. It's good. I like it.
Okay.
They had good soup. I like this soup.
I'm glad you like soup.
Yeah. Anywho, so I was like, yeah, we'll just go over there. So I get home, right? Did we walk to Starbucks for that, or the Coffee Bean?
Yeah, we would never walk to Starbucks. Too far and it tastes bad. But
Yeah.
I think we were going to.
Yeah, we went to. Here's what we did. We went to Coffee Bean to get a coffee, and it's on the way. So we literally figured, oh, we'll just stop in and get some food for the way back.
Yeah.
And we get up there, closed
Till 4.
till 4, and we realized it was like, is there some kind of Thai food conspiracy?
I'm guessing it's like a religious thing or something.
That is possible.
I would think. That's my
That is
guess.
possible. I didn't really think that far into it, or that logically into it. I just kind of was like, conspiracy!
I love-
Illuminati! They own the Thai!
I love that this one card for me to attack the zombie.
I have no idea what you're playing.
But real quick,
Okay.
there's different cards called like "Get out of here." How do you like this? This one's called "Oi."
Oi!
Yeah, it's this is Guild of Dungeoneering.
Okay.
Yes. So right now I'm in a battle against this zombie, which I'm
Okay.
trying really hard not to die.
Zombie has a lot of health. Not anymore, but it did.
I'm gonna allow him not to use his shield. There we go. Yeah, this is a boss. This is a
Oh.
boss battle right now, and I'm trying really hard not to die. He's gonna hit me, and I'm gonna hit him, and I won! What? Yes!
Yay.
It's a conspiracy, says Saffron.
It is.
Let's see.
It's the Thai food conspiracy.
Let's do the stalactite. There we go. I get a bunch of shields. Alright. Oh, hold on. Need my fur coat.
So it's like a role-playing game, but with cards?
Exactly. So each thing you have like a mission. This one is to collect 3 large chests.
Okay.
So you have to do... I was waiting for you to go to give a face at the 3 large chests. I've collected 1 already. I need 2 more.
Okay. It wasn't so much the large chest, it was just your reaction to the
I was
large
like,
chest.
Yeah.
You're like,
Anyway, I don't know what that emoji is called, Luke. Oh, is that a good game? Good game. Yes, that is. Okay.
GG.
So you get different cards, and you can play 3 at a time. You have to get to these different areas by building. So, which I think you would like this game because you like crafting and all that craziness.
Well, yeah, I mean, I suppose so. It's a bit
You have to also fight things.
Ooh.
And so I placed this card here so I could get to one of the objectives. Sometimes to lure your person to the next room, you can put down coins and they can go collect those. And then you also have these other cards, which are things you can fight. These are it's always a good thing to try to fight one of these before you get to the main boss thing, because you want to collect cards that you can use in your future battles.
I see. So fight them all.
But you can only place 3 at a time. So I've done that, and now she's shooting down there. There we go. So I'm fighting a zombie.
Zombie's got a lot of... Oh.
It's alright. He's got one of his traits he has is decay. And so he gets hit every so often and loses points.
Ah.
Alright, so I'm going to use this. There you go. So he got hit because he decays anyway. I'm gonna block these hits, or at least one of them, and hit him in the face.
Hit him in the face.
Oh man. I'm gonna block his hit. And then if you die, you start the quest all over again.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ouch.
I feel like I look like that zombie right now. Saffron.
Oh no.
Your brains are falling out? That won't be good.
I hope you're feeling okay. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah. Do you not feel well?
Or is it just early? Because I mean...
It is early for her.
Yeah, I mean, it can go either way, to be honest with you. Sometimes you're like, I don't feel very well. No, I'm just really tired.
I'm gonna block those. And then punch him. And then I'm gonna win this round. I hope. Yep, we're gonna block all those. I win! That
Yay.
one. Saying nothing. Says Codlinks. Alright, what do I want from this battle? I like this one because it gives that shift card, which allows me to hit first. I already have that one. Or I can use the sparkly headband and get this Fire Blast card and a Holy Seal, which will block things. Let's do... I think I have enough shield right now. I want this hook, just because I always like having that card there that allows me to attack first.
Aha. That's good.
Okay, so let's put this massive gem in the next room. We'll put the knoll over here.
The knoll?
Yeah.
That's what it's called?
Yep.
Knoll?
G-N-O-L-L.
Oh.
Knoll.
It's like a ghoul and a gnome.
Pretty much, yeah. A goblin.
Oh, yeah. I'm a knoll. There's a ghost. That's pretty easy.
No, they're not, actually.
Well, I mean, to figure out what it is. It's a ghost.
This one's a fire elemental.
Okay, I've seen fire elementals before, not in real life, because that would just, my whole worldview would change.
You've got a bad cold? That's no good.
Yeah,
I hope you feel better soon.
Yeah.
Okay, so if he's successful in hitting me with this card, then he can draw another card. But he will not be successful in hitting me because I'm going to use this shield, and then I get to draw a card.
Ooh.
So yeah, you have to be smart to play in this game.
You just can't throw down all your cards at once.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Alright, we're gonna block all of those hits from him, and then I have backup hits for the next round, but I already killed him, so... Alright, I'm not getting rid of my fur coat because I like it. Stalagmite. I have the stalactite. Let's see.
So
Get
did
the
they...
skull cap.
Ooh, it's a skull cap, dude.
I don't remember. But it makes my outfit complete.
Ah, well, that's how we play games.
Based on appearance? Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, let's,
Don't you have to, like,
Don't I have to what?
go down to where those ghosts are?
What ghost? That one?
No, to the right.
That guy? Yeah,
Yeah.
I was headed that way. I was just
Oh.
adding on rooms and playing cards.
Oh, fun. That's cool.
And putting gems there, because I'm going to have to go over and fight that ghost eventually. Let's see.
What's that? Bear owl?
Yep. It's a bear head with an owl body.
That's cool.
Yep, he,
That would be both fascinating and terrifying to see in real life.
it says they're in cahoots at the bottom. I don't know what
The bear and the
bear
owl.
and the owl, they're in cahoots together.
Ha. Ha
Alright.
ha ha. It's cahoots.
Cahoot! Alright, now I'm fighting the fire elemental.
Ooh.
Please don't let me die.
Is there a way to save before you go fight?
Nope.
Oh.
Well, he's not gonna hit me with those. Cahoots, says Saffron.
Cahoots. Cahoots.
Okay, so I can't block any of those because I don't have any blue shields.
Darn.
But... Oh, shoot. I'm gonna hit first. And die. Dang it!
So you have to start the whole thing over again?
Just this quest.
Oh.
But I'll show you what happens to people when they die
Okay.
after this thing loads. This is my castle. This is the whole point of it all. This is everyone I've accidentally killed off. There's you.
Oh no.
You were king for a second.
Ooh.
And then you died.
Aw.
Yeah, this is where they all go to die. There's Haley 2.0,
Man.
Dano, Dan, Scuba Steve. Yeah, so that's my cemetery. But I also have like a theater and
Ooh.
like I just put in the alchemist lab. There's a bookshelf.
Welcome to Haley's Castle on Lifestyles of the Medieval Card Wielder. She has a fabulous castle with a new alchemy lab and a swimming pool.
No swimming pool. We don't.
And
have
no
those.
swimming pool, just a theater. Unfortunately, you may most likely will die in her castle.
We
It
have all
is
kinds
only
of
made
stuff.
of cards. Seriously, it's only really made of cards.
Hello, Earth. Saffron said, "This is everyone I've killed off." Cod Links has. There's a hand now emoji that he has, and he posted it with Bob.
Nice.
Is there a moat? Not yet. It hasn't given me really a moat. But it's all on graph paper.
Ooh.
There's also I have the blacksmith area, and then there's also like a wood area and
A wood area?
where they chop wood. Carpentry area.
I was like, you mean the woods?
No, there's no woods on here. And then I also have a kitchen and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Oh, it does work together. I like that. I think it makes him look fancy. I
Does.
just picture him going, ah,
Right?
yeah. All right, so then we go exploring because I have no money to add to my house.
Oh.
So, in Juki, we'll go over here. We'll enter the dungeon with Andrea, which I like the warrior spirit thing because that gives me
You just gotta drop a hit single, then you'll make some money.
They don't have voices. How are they gonna sing?
Well, I don't know. These are not my problems. I just come up with solutions. I'm a solution creator.
Okay.
I make solutions. You give me a problem, I give you a solution.
You would be the guy who invented the Pizza Guy song.
No,
It's Pizza Guy. It's Pizza Guy.
I would have been the guy who says, "Wow, you have a really bad commercial. You should go into the person's office who bought this commercial and throw the tape away in front of their face."
Oh, okay.
See, I would have been the guy informing Jeffrey Tambor's character to do that.
He's talking about City Slickers, by the way. Yeah, that's Fancy Bob.
Fancy Bob.
He can be fancy.
Oh, he can. But he would do it. He would only be fancy if it annoyed you. And he would only be slummed up if it annoyed you.
Or if we forced him to, like, do an award ceremony or something.
Oh my gosh. The Bobbies.
The Bobbies. That'd be what would the Bobbies go to, though? Like,
cynicism.
And the most
award.
sinister award goes to...
The most cynical things go to get the Bobbies.
That's something, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fighting a brain.
Yeah.
And I'm confused for one round, so I didn't get to see my cards. But that's okay. I punched the brain.
You punch. Yeah, brains are pretty much worthless outside the skull.
Yeah. Ooh, that axe looks cool. Let's do the axe. I've got my plank of wood for a shield and an axe. Ooh.
To be fair, almost any body part outside of the body is pretty much pointless.
Right?
Like, it needs to be in context. A foot without a leg is just nothing. Just a lump of meat in a foot shape.
What am I fighting? A mountain goat.
Oh man, those things can jump and balance. They're evil. They're evil, Haley. Don't let Andrea die. She might get beat up by the mountain goat of doom. Because clearly he's a four-legged creature that just got trounced by Andrea right now.
I'm so glad you're on this stream. I punched the mountain goat in the head.
Well, that's good. How the hell did a mountain goat get inside of your castle?
I'm not in the castle now. I'm out exploring.
Oh, what are you exploring? Mountain goat land?
No, I'm in the mountains though.
Oh,
A
well, that
foot
would be
without a leg is just foot-shaped. It's just foot-shaped meat. It's a saffron.
You're welcome. You can use that.
That's the best. Okay, I don't
Yeah.
want to get rid of things.
At that point, it doesn't really do anything, does it?
Let's keep the crown.
The
I'll
foot.
wear a paper crown. When you were king, you had a paper crown.
Ooh. So Mountain Goat Land,
It's
just so
not
she's in the
mountain
mountains.
goat land.
You know what? I want to call the mountains Mountain Goat Land from now on.
Okay, well I'm gonna fight.
I know that's more words.
I'm gonna fight an elk.
Okay. That just sounds like I want to go out and find an elk and fight it.
That sounds like something Todd would say. I'm gonna fight an elk.
Right.
We have a friend, Todd, who will do a lot of things, and he's the type of person that will be like, I'm gonna fight an elk.
Right?
And you believe him.
You believe him, and you root for him. You're like, go get that elk, man. Yeah, go get that elk. What'd that elk do? I don't care. Just go fight him.
She looks like she regrets her decision. Mountain walrus? Yeah, there was another one. It was a mountain walrus.
Ooh.
Why would a walrus be in a mountain?
I don't know. It's like a potato.
Why would a potato be in the mountains?
So it can roll down the mountains.
Okay. I'm gonna hit first. Punch that elk in the face. This elk is gonna kill me.
Well, you know, that's
I
what
can't block anything.
Can you run away?
No.
Can't
This isn't Final Fantasy.
run. Oh man, he's just dead. Andrea's dead.
It's alright. Oh, but I got 16 gold, so that's cool.
Oh, nice. Oh, good. It was worth it. For your family's family.
Yep, because now we learned about Mountain Goat Land. I've
Mountain
already
goat.
seen a boy fighting a bear this week. Now this. Wait, what?
Were you watching boys fighting bears? Are they? Is this a new Cub Scout like merit badge? Boys fighting bears.
Oh man.
Come on, boys, learn now. Join Boy Scouts. Not only will you learn survival skills and how to tie
fight a
knots
bear.
and how to build a fire with your bare hands, but you'll fight a bear, a real life bear.
Everything's bear themed. Oh man. Okay.
And when you get your wolf badge, you fight a pack of wolves.
I'm gonna
That's how
let
you
him
advance.
I'm gonna let him continue about this for a second. I'll be right back.
Wait, where are you going?
I have to get some more tea.
Oh.
The restroom.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I was in Boy Scouts when I was a kid. I can't read anybody's responses, though, so sorry if I don't respond to your thing. Because I'm way over here behind the green screen, and I can't see anything. But anyway, I was in Boy Scouts once. I hated it. Absolutely hated it. It was just the worst time of my life. Anything that anyone ever says, oh my gosh, you should go camping, I realized in Boy Scouts how much I hate camping. I realized that we live in the 21st century. At the time, it was the 20th century because this was when I was a kid, which was in the 90s. So there we are. But, you know, I learned at the time, 20th century, I was like, we live in modern times. We live where there's central heating, where you don't have to go outside and cook your food over actual open fire if you don't want to. This is something that we have as a species advanced to have stoves, roofs over our head, and warmth. Warmth.
Why is there no animation of you?
I don't know, but here's the thing. Here's what I learned. I'm out during the Klondike. You know what the Klondike is? It is a terrible idea, is what it is. It is something adults thought of to say, hey, let's do this to children. It is not only a form of torture, but we can make them believe it's good for them. No. You have to go out in the middle of winter and camp outside overnight in a tent. The material being nothing more than a jacket. A jacket. Do you ever think of jacket weather when snow is 3 feet deep? No, that's not jacket weather. That's just don't go outside weather. But here we are in a tent that's the thickness of a very light breezy day jacket. And I'm freezing my butt off. Like, I'm literally freezing. Just my teeth are chattering away. I'm in my sleeping bag, just hating everyone and everything. And I'm just so cold. And everyone keeps telling me, don't get too warm. If you get too warm, you'll sweat. And if you sweat, the ice, it will freeze to your skin. And you can, get like frostbite or some crap. And I was like, why the hell are we even out here? Why? Why is this happening? Anyway.
So the chat.
I hate camping.
So that's not what you would do for a Klondike bar.
No.
Not
at all.
All right. So boy versus bear.
Boys versus bears.
Saffron. Codling says it's Russian, but it's real. That needs to be a slogan for a lot of things.
It's Russian, but it's real.
Save that for Scaremaker Family Game Night. Saffron, disembodied Jeff voice, like the Wizard of Oz. Codlinks talking. I don't know why you say it like that, but that's what you say. How you say it? Talking. Now you have to have the high pitched singing. Talking. There you go.
I did it. Yay.
Like the guy from Mortal Kombat.
Oh, I know. I remember. What does he say?
What does he say? Whoopsie.
I know. I never got that. It was one of those things like, as a kid playing that game and fighting people, using my Liu Kang to go whoop, 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 whoop,
bicycle kick?
Yeah.
Which is not in the newer game?
So sad.
So stupid.
But anyway, playing Liu Kang, they do like a cool boop, 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 bicycle kick, and then a cool sweet uppercut, kabam! And the guy would go whoopsie, and we're like, who are you? Are you supposed to be something? Are you some pulp culture reference that I just don't get? What's going on here?
Whoopsie!
And why did they make fatality so hard to do back in the day? You had to, like, know the secret code. You had to back down, up, slash, forward, A, B, start, you know? Man, I just wanted to, you know, just let them rip each other's arms off and turn to dragons and just roast each other with their open fires mouths.
Man, I miss cheat code magazines. Remember those from back in the day?
Yo, I remember having a Nintendo Power when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Man, that was sweet. That was like, oh my gosh.
Finish him, says Saffron.
Finish him.
Finding the code that makes it fun, says Codlinks. Jeff doesn't want to spend 18 hours figuring something out.
Yeah. I figured the
This is
game was
why
hard
we hate
enough.
IKEA.
Yeah, we walked into IKEA the other, like, what, a couple weeks ago? I just wanted a bookshelf. Another bookshelf, you know, like the ones that we have on this, when we do the show behind us. I was like, I want another one of those. I need another one of those. It's cool. I walk into IKEA and I was like, I hate this place. I hate this place so much. I hate it, everything. I hate everybody here that's right here right now. I want to leave.
Dude, there was people, like, not paying attention to their kids at all, and
No.
like, one little girl walks in the middle of an aisle that there's glass things on all sides and does a pirouette.
Yes,
and I'm like,
that's literally ballet dancing.
Stop!
I was like, what the hell?
IKEA gives me an anxiety attack because people don't pay attention in IKEA. IKEA itself is fine, though.
Yeah,
like, the
IKEA,
actual
it's
store,
fine.
if no one was in there, I'd be happy.
Yeah, but that's like a lot of stores, though.
Yeah.
You know, it's like if people weren't here, I'd be great.
Like, the people who work at IKEA are saints.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I mean, I could, but I just wouldn't want to. That's where it comes down. It's just, oh man, yeah, that is just,
Side thing, do you remember there was this magazine, it was a toy magazine back in the day, and like they had little comics, but like the little Legos and toys would have like different comics. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh my gosh, that was a cool magazine I watched or read when I was a kid too.
What magazine was that?
I don't even remember. It's just like
So Cool magazine, I don't remember.
I was really young. I just remember all the comics and things like that.
So there were comics and toys?
It was like Robot Chicken in comic book form. It was fun.
Okay, I need to figure out what this is, because...
It was the 90s. But it was like a toy magazine, though. Like, for collectors and stuff.
Okay.
I miss the gaming mags where you had to literally type out all the code before you could play the game, says Saffron.
Oh, I remember like the
She's showing her age now. It's okay.
Is it like the Game Genie type deal? Where you I remember that.
Those were cool.
That was like, oh man. Gaming just got real.
My favorite cheat code I ever figured out was, it wasn't really a cheat, but it was like a thing, where you make Lara Croft do a backflip and then she explodes.
What?
Yeah, that was a thing. Because everybody was trying to find the nude code too, which was not a thing.
Yeah, but that was before the internet, so...
Yeah, before we could be told that it wasn't real, it was just,
Yeah, there, you know, that stuff got fundamentally changed once there was an internet.
Right?
No longer did you get the, like, sneak peeks at someone's, you know, like, a car mechanic's calendar.
Was it Zillions magazine?
See, that's what I was just gonna ask you.
Codlinks says, maybe.
Here's a picture. Oh, here's a couple pictures.
I don't think so. I think it was more of a collector's magazine.
See, I'm thinking like what was that thing called?
I think toy was in the title. Basic was fun. I don't know what that is, Saffron. Okay. I'm gonna use Oi!
Oi!
Like, yeah, I feel like there was way more
Toy
in
collector?
it. Huh?
Toy collector?
Probably. It was probably Toy Collector.
Like that?
Yeah! That magazine was awesome.
I remember it, actually. Because you'd buy it and then see, like, oh, how much is this toy that I keep in the box worth?
Right, yeah. But that part I never cared about because I liked how they made all the photos in it. Because it was pretty much Robot Chicken before Robot Chicken.
Right.
Toyzine is what Codlink says. Is that what it's called?
Well, I see that one. No, I don't see that one. Sorry, I thought I saw that one.
Please hold. He is seen.
I saw that I saw the Toy Collector, but I don't see Toyzine.
There we go. I killed the zombie. What do I want? Do I want a stalagmite or stalactite? They both do the same thing. Let's do.
I think I mistyped something here. I typed in Toy Zine magazine 90s. And what I'm getting
how
is,
adult is what your search?
well, here's one called Sweet Thang.
He's on the wrong toy site.
Here's Sugar.
Ooh, I'm gonna wear a cape.
Here's From Parts Unknown.
Okay,
Videoscope. Ooh, that looks cool. FHM. Yeah, I don't think that's... I think I shouldn't have Googled that. Maybe it's one word.
Why don't you just Google Toysy?
I just did.
Oh.
Well, I did Toyzine, and it was 2 words when I did it that time.
Oh,
And that's when I got that. Now I just did 1 word, and I'm just being like, oh, are you sure you don't want Toy Zone? No, I want Toyzine. Alright, is there a... I don't...
FHM. You're in the wrong section.
Yeah, I am most certainly in the wrong section. But I'm fine now. Although, I don't see a real magazine. It looks like a website.
Maybe the magazine stopped.
Maybe. I see a magazine that says Toyzine on it, but it's not. It's an article about Toyzine, not.
Retreat, says Codlinks.
So I don't know. I'm gonna go with Toy Collector. I think that's what you're...
I think Toy Collector was it. I'm pretty sure.
I do remember this one thing called Wizard when I was a kid.
Wizard was good too. I remember Wizard.
You remember that? Okay.
Yeah, but that's not the one that I think Toy Collector was the thing. Wizard was cool though.
Wizard was more about comic books.
Right. I punched a ghost in the face. Does that make me a Ghostbuster?
Makes you a ghost fighter.
Should I give up my crown for my a sparkly headband?
Ooh. Aren't they basically the same thing?
No, because they do different cards. Or I could just...
But I mean in real life.
A crown and a sparkly headband?
Mm-hmm. Aren't they essentially the same thing?
Kind of. Yes. Sure. Why not?
I don't want to have this conversation. Sure.
Sure, Jeffrey. Sure. Okay, let's do that.
Who is this?
This is the
Aisha.
fire. That's my character.
What happened to the other one? Oh,
It
she
died.
died. Oh, man. Ooh.
I don't get to see their cards, though, priors.
What?
Yeah, it's hard. So that was a waste using that one. Shoot. I died.
Aisha, no.
No.
One thing
But I got 30 gold, so
I
that's
never
cool.
knew you.
overcome and not be slain, but overrun and very scared.
pretty
And
cool.
then there was Fangoria, but that was just... that's a
That
whole
was
different-
very different. Yeah.
That was super cool, though. One would turn up in a blue moon, and I'd be like... I would, like... That's one of those magazines that I would put, like, in a book so it would be safe in my backpack, so I could read it, and I would read them, like... It was to the point of studying, you know, each page type of thing.
Yeah.
Which is what, I mean, we had back then.
Yeah, I never had an issue of Fangoria growing up.
I
It
would...
just wasn't around where I was.
It would randomly, like, you would have to go 45 minutes out of town to the Barnes & Noble at the mall to get it. Or somebody be like, oh yeah, I don't read this issue anymore, and they'd give it to me.
Interesting. Yeah, it just wasn't something that I knew about until I was probably in my teen years.
Yeah, I was more of a teenager when I, like, started getting my own, but...
Well, I was a teen when I first heard of it, you know, because I would have... See, I probably would have gotten them earlier when I was younger, but I didn't know about them. They weren't a thing that you could find. And then by the time I was a teenager, I didn't know what I liked. I didn't like anything.
Yeah, I think that's most teenage boys. They don't like anything or anyone.
Yeah, so...
Or most teenagers.
Yeah, so I didn't really start getting into, like, really getting into, like, the horror movie genre and horror in general until my, you know, early mid-20s.
Right.
When I started, I was like, oh, this is actually really cool.
When you look past the blood, guts, and gore, you realize that there's way more things in it, too.
Well,
Which is nice.
actually, it's funny. The once I got over being scared, actually,
Of
you know,
horror films?
of horror films, because I thought that in your mind, especially as a kid, I watched some, but I didn't watch a whole lot. And as a kid, movies like that are far more scary as a child, because as a kid you take things more literally than you do as an adult. So I had watched some as a kid, and I was genuinely scared by them. Some of them, I mean, Jaws, though, I loved, but I didn't really at that time consider it a horror film. I have since changed my position. But, yeah, so I was scared. So, you know, I didn't think about horror films as something that I truly, you know, enjoy. Well, again, I was a teenager, so I didn't like anything, but I had seen some horror, like, up at that point, I had seen some that I thought were scary, and then I'd seen some that, as a teenager, and I was like, this is stupid. And then it wasn't until I was in my 20s that I learned or realized the nuance and the underlying meanings and everything else associated with horror that I just didn't get as a teenager, you know? Because as a kid I was like, oh, this is scary. As a teenager I thought it was stupid.
Right.
Because it wasn't scary anymore. And I just didn't get it yet.
I don't know why I have, like, those in my hand, but yeah. Those were not actual scissors. These are, what are these called?
I don't know.
Forceps?
Oh, yeah.
Forceps? Yeah. There, so I did not just swing scissors at my brain.
If that makes sense. I don't know.
It makes sense. Yeah, totally. I mean, I haven't always been into horror. I wish, though, that I got scared a little bit easier than I do. Because every, like, horror film I look at, like, I do still get freaked out from them, but, like, I'll watch them and then I'll be like, oh, I see how they did that, or, oh, like, it's like knowing all the magic tricks before the magician goes on stage.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to enjoy it as the audience would.
Yeah. But see, that's the thing. If I do start to enjoy a movie and I kind of forget about that, then you got me.
Which it's very hard sometimes.
Yeah, so...
No, I got rid of my goggles.
No.
Now I'm wearing a funny looking hat.
But so yeah, that's a sign of a good film for me, is if I forget I'm watching, you know, like I'm just so into it, that I forget to look at those, you know, like plot points that are jarring or anything like that.
Yeah, I blame film school.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't know. I appreciate it. It's for me. It's like a magic trick, you know.
Yeah.
I know how the magic tricks are done a lot of the time, or at least I have a pretty good idea of how they're done, if not specifically. But if it's done well, I still appreciate the trick, even though I might know how it's done. And that's the thing. That's what movies forget about sometimes, is that they're actually telling a story, and some people are really good at it and some people are really not.
Asian horror still scared the poop out of me, says Cod Links. Yeah, me too. Asian horror.
See, that's another one. Like, yes, I would agree with that.
Most
When I was in my 20s and I was starting to become more interested in horror, I was like, oh, man, this Asian horror stuff is really scary. Now, to me, it's just the same as the other ones. As long as if the story's good, I get into it. But I'm no longer scared by the visuals.
Most horror films from other countries freak me out just because of it's a whole different type of horror. Like Asian cultures and things like that, they're usually about beliefs more than anything else, which is why people are terrified of The Exorcist. But slashers and things like that don't freak me out. It wasn't until like the home invasion stuff that I've started going like, oh, this is a little creepy.
Right.
Especially if I watch it by myself when Jeff's not home. Oh, man.
The only thing that really gets me is not so much like the scares, the blood, or anything like that. It's those cringe-worthy moments, you know, where people are doing something to them, or they show like someone's pulling teeth, you know, like that type of stuff. It's like
torture type things.
Yeah,
but not like torture, not like the torture.
Not like torture
porn. Yeah, things,
no.
Like where you're like, that doesn't make sense why that effect even happened.
Right. No, it's like those realistic effects that you're just like, yeah.
Saffron says I've liked horror since I was little. It didn't freak me out. Oh,
that's cool. See, that's the thing. I remember going into the video stores with my mom when I was a kid, and I pretty much always beeline. Well, when I was a really young kid, I'd beeline to the kids' cartoon section. And then as I got older, I would beeline
romantic comedies, however, she said. ...
When I got older, I would beeline to the video game section. But every time I was finished and I had made my selection, I'd always go walk through the horror section and just look at the boxes. And the boxes probably freaked me out more than the movies actually, eventually, when I finally saw them, did.
Right.
Because in my mind, I was just like coming up with like the different potential storylines that were far worse in my head than the actual real storylines. Like I'd see like the
Tilner died.
No.
What is the best oldest horror movie you would recommend, Jeff? From Con Links.
Best oldest horror movie. Ooh, okay. I would. Well,
and he's stumped. The end.
Well, no, I'm not stumped because here's the thing. Like, there are. Here's the thing. I can think of several old horror films that are great, and you should watch them. But if you're trying to go with like, oh, this is a scary movie, yeah, probably not anymore. But just because they are found. I can think of like foundational horror films, like you should see them, and they are amazing as they are. And if I had to go with that kind of like watching the foundations of horror, I would probably go with either the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari or Nosferatu as probably my, like the oldest, best horror films.
Yeah, I was gonna say Caligari. It's although it's it's not necessarily scary. It was scary at that time, though.
That's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. Is they're not scary anymore by today's standards. Nosferatu is kind of terrifying in a sense because it's less about vampire. It's about a vampire. Let's just be honest. It's about a vampire, but it's also it's very metaphorical about plague and disease. Which there's like the scene when people are carrying coffins down the street, and it's just so. It's just you. I don't know. It was eerie. It was an eerie scene. You know what I'm saying?
Todd Link says, my niece had to have therapy after seeing the Annabelle box on the shelf. She was 7.
Oh,
And then
oh,
Saffron
no.
says, we had cable in the 80s, not common in the UK back then, and my mom would wake me up to watch Freddy's Nightmares
That's
every week.
awesome. I loved watching...
Your mom wins mom points.
Right, seriously. I watched that. I watched the Freddy's Nightmares by myself, off and on, because my friends and I, we enjoyed Freddy Krueger, at least the idea of Freddy Krueger, you know, like the monster, you know what I'm saying? Not the actual what he did. But
my uncle had, because he was this ages me. When I was younger, my uncle was teenager at the time.
Uh-huh.
And down in my grandparents' basement was his room, and every time he'd walk by, he'd have that Freddy Krueger poster on his wall, and it scared me so bad.
Wait, which one?
It was just one of him.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to figure out if it was from a particular movie or if it was just a picture of him.
I think it was just a picture of him.
Okay.
Probably for Freddy's Nightmare.
Okay. Yeah, no, the Freddy's...
It was the 90s.
No, okay, yeah, that was probably... That would make sense then. So yeah, the Freddy's Nightmares were great. I've only seen a few of them. One, though, sticks in my mind. Like, I remember seeing, like, when Freddy became Freddy, when, like, the townspeople burned him. But I remember one episode in particular, it was very bizarre. And I can still, like, it still has an impression on me today. But it was about this kid who, he likes to, I guess, fix up cars or something. But he raced, he liked to race cars. So anyway, he was out, I guess... He found this car just sitting along the side of the road. I think its blinkers were on. It was a white car. I remember that. And he gets in the car and he goes and he takes his car from off the side of the road, takes it to the garage, and he's like, I'm going to fix this up. And he does. He fixes the car up. And then he takes it out and, like, there's the bad guy who races. But as he's driving this thing, he keeps seeing, like, this dead guy, like... always like he's about to hit the guy, and the guy turns back towards him. I remember the dude's face, the dead driver's face. But it turns out like that was his car, and anybody who drives the car is now going to be cursed. Blah blah blah. I won't spoil the ending. To be fair, I don't know if I remember the ending. But they always ended, I feel like, very similar to like Tales from the Crypt. They weren't happy endings ever, for the most part. And I recall that being similar with Freddy's Nightmares. Like, they ended, and they were, like, satisfactory endings, but they were rarely happy endings.
I feel like Are You Afraid of the Dark was like that. That was my creepy show when I was younger.
See, I remember Erie, Indiana. That came on just before. That was just before, I think, Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah, no, that one I didn't ever watch. I was going to tell you something I completely forgot. I died again. I don't know, Jeff.
I don't know either. I don't either, honey.
Slinden. That's his name.
Did they just randomly generate names?
Well, yeah.
Okay. Because I was like, either you're just randomly typing letters at this point, and your next person's going to be FKGDF.
Saffron liked Erie, Indiana. I never saw
Thank
that
gosh.
one.
Thank goodness someone else knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I never... This is the thing. Normally we have the same taste in everything and things like that, but it's just like, he'll say something, I'm like, don't know what that is. Or I'll talk about something from the 90s, from when I was a kid, and he'll be like, nope, I have no idea what that is.
Well, most times I know what it is, but I have no idea aside from like Pokemon. Okay, to be honest, until Pokemon Go came out, I hadn't seen any of the shows. I knew of Pokemon, yes.
He has watched a few of the beginning episodes, though. Yeah,
but this was before Pokemon Go came out. Like, if you told me anything about Pokemon, I'd be like, well, I know what Pokemon is. That's about all I got. In the fact that I've heard of it. But right. I couldn't tell you anything. Like, if you were like, oh, I got a Bulbasaur out, by the Ekans, I'd be like, you just said 5 words and half of them I only understood. which means there's like a half a word that I kind of understood but didn't really in context. So yeah, that was basically it.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. So Haley will be like, "Oh, I saw this." I'm like, "I don't know really much about that."
And then now he finds Pokemon like that I can't ever find, and it's sad.
Yeah, but you're beating me. I haven't played in a while.
I haven't either. I try to. It's just get caught up doing stuff
Right?
that requires me to be at the computer. So therefore, walking is not a thing.
Yeah. If I can edit while walking, man, that'd be awesome.
You're a real Pokemon fan if you can pronounce Caterpie correct. I know that one.
Caterpie?
Caterpie.
I did know. I
It's
do.
the caterpillar one.
Yeah. I assume that was how you pronounce it, Caterpie, because I think that's how I've always said it.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we're wrong.
No,
Are we wrong?
No, that's how you say it they say it in the cartoon.
Oh.
You can run, but this mimic box.
Also, it was nice back in the day because, like, I could sit in the house here, and at least one Pokemon would pop up every now and again, and be like, "Oh, I'll just why not? I'm here. It's there. Might as well." Now it doesn't happen.
Nope. Nerp. Why are you going that way? There's nothing over there, bro.
I am literally sitting. I am
Not
sitting in
you.
this chair. No.
Oh.
This is a different story. I'm literally sitting in this chair. I'm talking to everyone. Clearly, I'm not going anywhere. But it's Pokemon Go. I just pulled it up and it says, "You're going too fast." Pokemon Go should not be played while driving. I'm about to hit. I'm a passenger.
Saffron loves that you say Pokemon.
What?
It's Pokemon.
It's not Pokemon.
It's Pokemon.
It's not Pokemon.
There's an accent above the E.
It's not. No, because it's not a dish. I'm not going to go in like, "Oh, let me get some poke."
It's Pokemon.
Mon.
It's Pokemon.
I mean, I sound like I'm like trying to like pull off a terrible Jamaican accent while ordering a Japanese dish. Let me have some Pokemon.
It's Pokemon.
That's what I said. Pokemon.
That's what it is.
I would like some Pokemon.
Codling says they hear kids calling Caterpie Caterpie. That's not how you say his name, though. Caterpie.
Caterpie.
That sounds interesting. Actually.
Heathens. Although I apparently can't say Pokemon. I'm going to say Pokemon. I like Pokemon.
It's alright. I joke around and say Pokemon, so that's probably why he got it from me.
I've always called it Pokemon.
I've been a bad influence.
I've always called it Pokemon.
Have you?
Yeah. Well, I didn't watch the cartoon, so I only could go off the...
Pokemon.
Well, that's not... See, the accent usually means like, hey, let's use the...
Pokemon is Japanese, Jeff, says Codlix.
I know.
Pokemon is short for pocket monster.
Yeah, I understand. I understand that it's Japanese and it's short for pocket monster, but dang it, I'm saying Pokemon.
He's just gonna be one of those guys.
Pokey. Because...
They're all cringy. Guys, he's Evil Jeff for a reason.
I know. Yeah. That's how I get in your heads. I say wrong words subtly off. Like, subtly off.
Oh my god, I will throw the Cool Whip at you from the fridge.
Cringe. Or should I say, cringe.
I'm sorry, guys. Listen to them tune Jeff. What? Listen to them tune Jeff is what.
Whip.
Oh my.
Whip. Oh, I know all of your kryptonites. It's like you all have one single weakness. And I can exploit it.
Jeffrey,
What?
I'm going to cut your heart out with a spoon. A plastic spoon.
A spawn?
A spoon.
A spawn. Spawn. Spin.
I'm gonna have to beat him, you guys.
See,
Back to the cage.
Y'all wanted me here. Now you're all regretting it.
Cod likes to mispronounce words too.
Oh yeah, sweet. See, this is why we're friends, Cod. Codlinks and I.
This is gonna be bad, folks, or really awesome. I don't want to die because a skeleton killed me.
I know. But that's how this is gonna end, baby. This whole thing. We're gonna
No, it's
end.
not. I just killed the skeleton. What the hell? See how much faith he has in me?
I meant because we run 52 weeks of horror, and our
A skeleton's gonna kill me because of that?
we have a skeleton mascot.
Well, he's not gonna kill me.
Not literally, but figuratively. Maybe.
Possibly.
It's a possibility.
Oh man, I gotta figure out what to do for the stream for Halloween.
Let's carve something.
We could carve something. I mean, the stream.
I mean, we've only ever
Halloween's
carved
on a
stuff.
Wednesday, so I mean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they were talking about. They were asking if we are gonna go trick or treating, but I feel like it's gonna be like. It's during the week, so I feel
During
like
the week, I think.
it won't be as fun
Yeah,
to live stream that. But we could get some pumpkins and live stream it.
that's true. That is true.
I don't. Codling says no, I don't. I just like getting sick. Wait. Oh, he likes getting sayings wrong. Like, too many chefs spoil the brothel.
I love that.
I like it. It's so funny because the mod thing blocked him for a second for saying brothel.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, really? That's a. I mean, I feel like if somebody throws brothel in the chat, then that's pretty creative. I've only got one pair of hands. I'm not Superman. How many pairs of hands does Superman have, Godlings? This is Saffron. That's really funny.
That is funny.
Why did I use that? I got distracted. This mimic queen needs punched.
By how many hands Superman has?
I'm a doctor, not a milkman. What does that mean?
Means if you have a cow, do not bring it to me.
Why?
Because I won't milk it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a
Godlings is
milkman.
like the guy in Scott Pilgrim who's like, tell it to the cleaning lady on Monday.
Yeah.
Why? What's on Monday? Well, it's Friday now.
Oh
and
no, who died?
Slinden.
That's one. He was terrible. I'm glad his branch of the family tree just died.
And Cod has disposable thumbs.
Ooh.
You just take them off and throw them away? That would be that would be interesting thing, and terrifying all at the same time. I'm sure I have a disposable thumb laying around here somewhere.
Oh,
He makes you laugh. Well, that's always good.
that's good.
We're gonna send Pinky into the dungeon. The Pinky and the Brain Baka. One is a goat, the other is the cat.
What?
I just like to confuse you, Jeffrey.
Did it? You did it. What's this?
Oi! I'm fighting a fire imp.
Have you finished a quest yet?
Yes, I finished a couple of them.
Oh, I'm still dying.
Well, I kill more people than I save. He drew me a bath yesterday. A drawing of a bath. You know what? I used to just, like, do that to people. I'd draw an actual bath. Or my mom would be like, I'd be like, Mom, draw me a picture. And she'd draw me a picture of a picture on a wall.
Huh.
Yeah, she's funny, that mother of mine.
See where you get your sense of humor then.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, everyone meets my mom and goes, oh, I get it now. Ooh, let's get that wooden stool.
Yeah, so you can sit down.
No, I can hit people with it.
Or you can hit people with it.
How
But if you're
no?
not hitting people with it, you can sit down. You can be like, I want to take a break right here in the middle of my dungeon.
Ah,
Right here.
right here?
Right here. Right
Oh.
here. I'm just going to take this stool that I just got by killing this fire imp. Why a fire imp need a stool? I don't know. It's going to burn it. It's kind of a weird thing for a fire imp to have, but whatever.
That sounds wonderful.
I know it does, right?
I'm gonna
Just
fight
sit
this
right now.
bandito. Punch him in the face.
He has got like, oh, he's got beaten.
Crap. This game is really not that easy.
I see. Pinky's about to get.
Shh. We don't talk about it.
You want to talk about it? Because Pinky
We don't talk
is
about
about to die.
I cut the letter T out of paper and put it in a mug for Saf, so she asked me after she asked me to make a cup of tea.
That's funny.
That is funny. I can't use shields! This is bull crap. Crap. I died.
Pinky.
Woven says hello!
Hello, Woven.
You guys are
Hello.
funny, Saffron and Goblin. Woven has the best emojis today. This one is a little Frankenstein's monster.
Ooh, that's cool.
After that pitiful display.
Fire bad. Fire bad.
True. I mean, it helps warm homes and
Yeah.
yeah,
They can be good.
you can cook on it.
Yeah.
Teach a man to build a fire, he'll be warm for a day. Set a man on fire, he'll be warm the rest of his life.
Not wrong.
Let's see. Do you want to try this?
No, I have no idea what I'd be doing. So it'd be like watching a lamb literally go in and just get murdered.
That's the point.
And I'm a
You
cute
could
little
play
lamb.
as Florm.
Florm! Florm! How did I not know Florm?
You can't do any worse than me. Terry Pratchett? What? Wow, that's dark. Terry Pratchett? Does Terry Pratchett say that? Oops. Jeff just started me on this. I have never read Discworld before. Any of them. So Jeff
She's
just...
in for a treat. Am I
She
right? Am I
started.
right? I'm right. I know.
But is that a Terry Pratchett quote? It seems like it.
What was the quote?
Oh, because I said the whole set a man on fire thing.
Oh.
I don't know.
It's possible. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's one of his quotes. Well, there we go. I'm quoting the man before I even read him.
There you go. See?
I'm learning things.
I'm smarting.
I'm smarting. I'm helping. Let's fight this goblin. I think I can fight the goblin. Go Florm!
Yeah, no, but what I'm really excited about
A
is...
wonderful weird treat is what they're saying.
What I'm excited for is the Good Omens.
Oh, Yeah, I have never even read that, but it looks awesome.
Yeah, I have read that one. That one was good. That was Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett.
Yeah, the trailer to that looks really fun.
I used to have the book. I think I lent it off to someone, so I don't have the book anymore.
And this is why you don't lend things to people.
It's true. It's true. I mean, there are times you're just like, I want to lend out books or movies to people. Be like, oh my gosh, you haven't seen this? Here you go. But I want those back. You know, I bought the movie to begin with for a reason because I want to see it.
That's why when
in my collection.
When I lend people my movies,
Uh-huh.
like I lend them films that I know I have 2 of.
Oh, see.
Because I'm like, if it doesn't come back, I'm not gonna be too mad. Or if it's something that's like really dumb that we will never watch.
Yeah, I now just play dumb and forget, quote unquote, to bring them the movie
Saffron says
until it passes.
I'm not ready to, or I've not read his works yet. I think we have Good Omens on the bookshelf somewhere. And then she said, oh my god, I typed that before Jeff said Good Omens.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Good Omens is a good book. If you have a chance, I'd suggest reading it. It's got the fantasy. It's got the fantasy world, you know, kind of that kind of story that Neil Gaiman tends to weave, slightly offbeat fantasy, but with the humor of Terry Pratchett and the parody and the wit of him. It's really a great book. I suggest it, you know, especially before the film version comes out. The series comes out next year with David.
Right,
Tennant.
it's too far away.
Yeah, so you have some time. I recommend it.
Yeah, it looks cool. Punches dude in the face.
And I haven't seen the show, but American Gods, that's another Neil Gaiman book that's been turned into a series. So, I haven't seen the show, though, so I don't know if it's any good or not. But the book was good. I enjoyed the book.
I haven't seen really any of them. Not the same thing, but I keep telling Jeff he needs to watch The 10th Kingdom.
Yeah.
It's hilarious and great, and I love it.
Yeah, I do want to see it. I do.
We have it on the shelf too.
I know, but we're currently watching Hogfather.
We are watching Hogfather. We'll have to watch 10th Kingdom after Hogfather, I
Okay.
think, because I think Hogfather's only 3 episodes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And with 10th Kingdom, you just have to just stop it at points and then go back to it, because I don't think it's in episodes on the.
Oh, it just keeps going. It's like one long.
It's
movie?
like they took the entire miniseries and put it all together.
Oh wow!
So yeah, it's really good though.
It's a 15-hour movie.
It's like Once Upon a Time, but before Once Upon a I think isn't that what that show? Or it's called Once. What's that show called?
The show?
Yeah.
Yeah, Once Upon a Time.
Once Upon a Time. It's like that, but better, or at least from what I've seen, better, and it came out before that, so.
It was the original.
It was a Hallmark actual miniseries for a second, and then they put it on something else. It came out when I was like in the 5th grade.
Interesting. Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
Like, that was the only thing, like, I wasn't excited about much on TV, and then that came out, and I was like, I have to be there on time, because if you miss it, you didn't get, you missed out. You weren't going to see the other episodes.
You're right. That was like miniseries, though, back in the day. Like, you had to be there both nights to get the whole story. But half the time, half the stories I wanted to watch always came on like after 9, and I couldn't stay up past 9 or some crap like that. And I was like, when I want to do the movie, I want to see how it ends.
My mom let me stay up for that one.
Cool.
Yeah. But, like, because it was very rare if I was like, oh, I need to watch this, you know.
Right.
I mean, I watched things on TV, but that was like one of those things that I'm like, I'm actually interested in this.
I remember this. Okay, so Haley's heard this story before, but that was something similar. At one point I had to go live with my great aunt because my mom was in the hospital and my dad worked, so he wasn't able to watch me all the time. So I was living with my great aunt at the time, and basically the rules were pretty much the same, except for I had to be in bed by 9 o'clock at night, whatever. But the difference was this time I actually had a TV in my room, so I was super excited to have a TV in my room. I watched a lot of late night crap, and it was awesome because I watched Piranha and The Bees and yeah, it was great. I loved that. I loved it.
Did you say?
Yeah, did you ever see that movie?
I did. That was.
I
that
love
was
it.
a thing.
I've seen it a few times. It's terrible, but I love it. Anywho, one night I was watching television, and they're like, tonight at 10 o'clock, watch Peter Sellers in The Pink Panther. And I was like, The Pink Panther? I like that cartoon. There's a movie version of the cartoon? That's so awesome. I want to see that. So I was excited. I was determined. I was going to stay up. I was like, I'm not supposed to be staying up, but I was going to be staying up. I was going to turn the TV way down and watched.
And you could find out you could put that TV on like 1 and still hear it.
Yeah, right?
Because you would never put closed caption on.
Well, I don't think that was a thing.
I had it, but I still wouldn't do it.
I don't recall there being... this was the 80s.
Yeah.
This was literally 89. The year you were born.
The year I was born.
Yeah. So, that's disturbing. Anywho, yeah, there was... As far as I'm aware, at that point, I didn't even know of closed captioning. Anywho, doesn't matter. I'm like excited. I'm like, I'm going to stay up and watch the Pink Panther. This is going to be great. I'm going to watch the cartoon. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to cry. It's going to be amazing. Mostly just laugh because why not? Because I always laugh at the cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
So I wait and I'm sent off the bed and I go to bed. And I'm laying there, just watching the clock just get closer and closer to the time. And finally, I fell asleep. But I wake up. I wake up and I realize, oh, the movie's still going on. Yes. So I turn on the movie. And I'm watching and I'm getting annoyed. It's like, where's the Pink Panther?
And I had the both annoyance with that movie because I didn't like the Pink Panther for the longest time because there was no the animations in the opening.
Right. I was like, where's the Pink Panther? And eventually it gets to the point where finally they reveal, like, oh, we have the Pink Panther. It's this diamond. I was like, are you bleeping kidding me? As a child, my brain was swearing so hard. Like, do you ever have, like, that kid who's just, you can tell he is just ripping you a new one in his mind with the face that he's giving you, like he's making that face. And that's what I was making. And I was making towards television because I was like, the Pink Panther is a damn cartoon. Why is the Pink Panther a diamond? Who got their wires crossed at the network in the movie? Haven't they seen the cartoon before? Who wrote this drivel?
I know you guys missed him. Right?
Eventually I found out the cartoon was based off the movie.
Saffron said the Pink Panther film was so disappointing as a kid. Totally agree. My dad was like, you have to see this. It's the Pink Panther. And I'm waiting. And I'm like, this is boring. There is no... Because I thought it was going to be like Last Action Hero when there's the animated cat. I was like, oh...
I thought it was going to be like Roger Rabbit or some stuff like that. You know, you're just expecting a Pink Panther. And you're like, where is the damn Panther? Like, I watch him every morning on cartoons. Why is he not here? Who is this guy with a mustache with a weird French accent? What is going on here? Like, I was so annoyed. I turned off the TV. I was annoyed. I woke up the next day tired, and I was like, not worth it.
They wanted to torture kids. Oh, I'm sure they did.
I'm sure. But here's how the story ends, though. Many years later, I think I was like in my 20s, probably like 27, 28. I went to like Best Buy or some electronics store, who knows, and they had the entire box set of the Pink Panther, including the cartoons.
Cool.
Or at least a selection of the cartoons. And I looked at the box and I was like, okay,
This thing keeps saying
I
it's
might
gonna
be
come
buying
apart.
this, because if it has my favorite Pink Panther cartoon on there, I am buying this like $60 set. I couldn't afford $60, but I was like, I'm going to buy this $60 set of Pink Panther movies, as long as they have the one Pink Panther cartoon I like, and they did. So I was like, I'm buying this, and I'm going to revisit the Pink Panther as an adult, knowing that the cartoon,
The damn panther doesn't show up.
knowing that the cartoon was based off the movie and not vice versa. And apparently it's a good movie, because everyone tells me it's a good movie, so I'm going to give it a try. So I got home, I popped a DVD, and I watched my favorite Pink Panther cartoon first. Dang it. And then I popped in the first Pink Panther movie and I watched it. And I loved it. And then I watched the second one, which is more of a shot in the... It's called A Shot in the Dark. It's not really a Pink Panther movie, but it's a Clouseau movie. And then they continue on with the other Pink Panther movies after that, and I watched all those, and I liked them.
I hadn't watched Pink Panther until you, like, all the way through until you had me watch it.
Yeah, see, that was the thing, because I was like, this is actually a fun, good movie. As long as you parse out that, there is no, the Pink Panther cartoon bit is only at the very beginning,
Right.
and at the very, very end, then fine, but, yeah.
Oh my god, I can't play this game.
But that gave me the idea for Larceny Fox, so...
One of these days.
The only problem is Larceny Fox is too close, unfortunately, to Swiper.
Well, yeah,
But
I feel like Larceny Fox has more depth
True.
than Swiper.
True, that is true, but I can only imagine if I ever had a budget to make a massive tentpole movie, I'd be like, oh, it's Swiper the movie.
Swiper. Well, you know what? Do your thing.
But, man... But it was based that movie off the experience of the Pink Panther. As a child. Being annoyed.
I liked having a TV in my room just because I watched some of the coolest stuff. Like, that's how I learned about, like, anime and, like, Cowboy Bebop and stuff like that. Because I saw a trailer for that and I was like, oh my gosh, what is this show? It looks amazing. And I would stay up so late, because that one came on really late. Or I would, because I couldn't set my alarm clock, because...
Was that on Toonami at the time, or was that Adult Swim then?
It was on Adult Swim.
I wasn't sure if they
switched
had...
over to Adult Swim. Toonami wasn't on that late yet, I don't think.
That was the thing, because for a while there wasn't an Adult Swim. It was just Toonami.
Adult Swim, though, like, I felt like I wasn't supposed to be watching it, even though there was nothing really on there that was bad. But there was, like, until Fooly Cooley came on there, and I was like, I feel like there's scenes edited out of this that I don't need to watch.
Right.
But yeah, no, that's where I heard about Cowboy Bebop, and I fell in love with anime and was like, oh my god, this is amazing.
So I didn't really get into anime until I was in college, when I hung out with some friends of mine who really enjoyed Dragon Ball Z.
Dude, that was the show. Nothing happened for like episodes.
That
but
was
still.
the thing. We would go and we'd watch it each night, stay up till midnight whenever it came on, and watch it. And every single time I was like, okay, is the fight gonna be over today?
Well, if you missed an episode too, something would happen.
Yeah, right.
Like,
That was like the one time the actual everything happened. Like the fights were all done. Like everyone finished their fights. Every like climactic thing had a finish, and then you go into the next episode and they're starting over.
I remember
for the next like 10 weeks.
Because I remember watching the Cell Saga and going, "Oh my gosh, this is the most intense thing ever." Because I would come home and watch that every day after school, and then but then the next bad guy would show up, and it's like, "Oh my gosh, this is even worse." Oh man, that show. But I like fell in love with like one of those late night shows I watched, Princess Mononoke, which the only Miyazaki film I had seen at that point in time was My Neighbor Totoro, which two separate things definitely. And we had on the cable TV where you could save what you wanted to watch and it would alert you. Mm-hmm. So I would like go weeks in advance and find it and save it so it would pop up.
Wow.
Like, I loved that movie so much. Like, once I learned that Miyazaki wasn't all just very... Totoro has some deep meanings in it too, but like, once I knew that there was like more in-depth stories, I fell in love with it.
So that's cool.
It was so fun. And then I also, like, staying up late, I never really had much of a bedtime because I never got in trouble. I never really did anything. So it was like, okay, I'm out, I'm going to bed. I've always been that way. But I would just stay up and turn the TV down, and like, that's how I watched, like, Kevin Smith movies for the first time, or half of the films that I'm, like, into. I saw way too early and way too late at night.
That's funny. Yeah, my parents knew me well enough to know that I didn't ever want to go to sleep. Mm-hmm. But then I wouldn't really want to wake up the next day either. Shocking. So yeah.
You'd stay up late at night and then sleep in?
Yeah.
It's like your childhood set up your adulthood.
Yeah, pretty much. It's exactly how, like, my mom and I have very different schedules when it comes to that. Mm-hmm. Like, she's up at the crack of dawn, and I'm, like, just going to bed at the crack of dawn type of deal. And, we used to get into a lot of arguments because of that, you know? Like, yeah, I was like, I don't want to get up. Mm-hmm. You're gonna sleep all day? Well, you sleep all night. I'm up. What are you doing? Sleeping? Oh, yeah, so
I don't think that argument works with parents.
I know, right? But that's the thing. It was like, but that's, in my head, I was like, this makes sense to me.
It's the same thing.
It's like, you who cares what time you sleep? As long as you still have to get 8 hours, technically. Who cares if I sleep during the day and you sleep during the night? But whatever. Anywho. I forget where I was going with that.
I don't know, but it's okay.
Conversation died. Doop, 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 doop.
They missed you.
I missed y'all back. I can't remember this damn show from the 90s. It was like one of those shows that lasted like 6 episodes. It took place in the middle of like medieval Europe, specifically I think like England. It came out right after like Robin Hood, you know, the one with Costner.
Was it that show where it has Bruce Campbell? Was Bruce Campbell in it?
I don't think so. That's the thing. I don't really remember the show. It lasted like 3 episodes, to be fair. It was like
it might have had Bruce Campbell in it.
It may have. I'm just trying to remember.
Did you guys see that? I won that. Yay.
Good job. Yeah, it's giving me Care Bears and Merlin, but that's not what I want. Oh, what's this Middle Ages?
Defeat a Minotaur? Are you serious?
Oh, I think that's literally about people in their middle age. That is not what I expected that to be.
What is this? Oh. It's literal.
See, that's one of those things like, that tricked me, and I am not happy about that.
It's funny. Oh, it's actually about
people in their middle age. That's a thing. That is the worst thing you could have done. What is this Covington Cross? Maybe that was it. Was that it? I think that was it.
Do you remember Jack of All Trades with Bruce Campbell in it? That's the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, yes. I do remember that one. That was a good show.
Yeah.
That was a really good show. I remember that. It didn't get...
He was at his best Bruce Campbell it.
Yeah, although, you know, he was really good as well. Briscoe County Jr.
That was... Yeah, it was kind of the same type of show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Briscoe did not get canceled immediately.
Fact.
I think it was just Covington Cross. Interesting. Yeah, it was like 5 episodes. It was on Disney Channel? Are you serious? I don't recall that. I think that's wrong.
Oh man, the Minotaur is after me! Holy crap, that's a lot of hearts. Whoever gave this dude life. Not cool. Oh man, he has just...
They get... Oops, sorry. I hit the microphone. Who's... They... Do you get lives given back to you?
Based on certain cards, yeah.
Oh man.
But...
You are not doing one.
It's not my fault he has a ton. This is bull crap, and no actually pun intended. He is a Minotaur. Almost had him. He's almost
Close.
dead.
So close. Oh, who died?
Blair.
Blair?
Blair.
Hi, I'm Blair.
Hey! Oh, I'll show you later. Never mind. It was something on the camera I was gonna show you.
Oh.
But do you know this thing stands up much taller, like by that much?
Really?
Yeah, these parts come down on the little stand for the camera. But yeah, I
Tripod?
was like, huh?
It's called a tripod.
It's tripod. Thank you, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my nose itches.
Interesting. I did not know that.
I found that out today because I was gonna try to figure out how to stream the Nintendo. Because I was trying to come up with other things. But yeah, I think I like that pumpkin carving idea for Halloween.
Yeah, we could do that. I mean, we carve everything else at this point.
I know we
Watermelons,
we haven't
pineapples.
carved pumpkins
We actually haven't carved a
since we've
pumpkin.
been. Actually, we bought pumpkins once,
We did.
but we never carved them.
We didn't.
So we should do that. I think that's what we should do. And we have candy. We have a whole freaking bag of candy.
What's the candy have to do with anything?
It's Halloween. You eat candy. You eat at least one piece of candy.
Yeah, but okay, we don't need a whole bag for that.
I'm just saying we have candy.
Well, we do have candy. Yes, you're not wrong.
Jeff is anti-candy, guys. He's like, no candy. He's like,
I just know I'm going to eat it all. That's the thing. I have a sweet tooth. It kills me.
yeah. I don't even want to. There's an episode coming up, guys, of we make these really cool graveyard desserts.
Yeah.
But this is the thing you should always remember when we make things is we don't want it to go to waste, so we end up eating them.
Yeah.
That's why around this time of year we expand a little bit.
Everyone expands this time of year, though, a little bit. You know, it's the holidays.
You should try.
Our holidays just go a little earlier than most people's. Because we're awesome. All the scare makers are awesome.
Right? We should try carving apples or something. That way you can line them all up. Oh, that would be cute.
That would be good.
It'd be cute if we could carve turnips.
See, that was going to be a show idea.
Yeah. Well, we'll save that one then. But I want to carve an actual pumpkin because I haven't done it in a while.
Yeah, I was at the grocery store. Was that today?
No, yesterday you went to Smart and Final.
Right. They had like the cool
Bell peppers. Oh man, carve up some bell peppers.
Oh yeah, like
and
the
then put
orange
some
ones?
stuff in them and cook them in the oven.
Like some
Dude,
salad-y stuff. What is that? I don't want to do like tuna salad, but you know what I'm
No,
talking
I've seen
about.
people do stuffed bell peppers,
Yeah, but
like
with stuff.
but you do it with like tomato sauce and meat and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I'm trying to avoid the meat.
Oh, you don't eat meat.
I do. It's just it's rare now. I've been doing terrible this
I
past
think
week.
coconuts would look cool. Man, can you really picture me carving a coconut? That's just,
It would require saws or Dremel tools, and
that would be really, really cool.
she pulls out a knife, and I'm scared. Not for myself, but for her.
I'm scared for me on that one.
Yeah.
Maybe we could paint coconuts.
See that? That would be alright.
Exploding carrots. Oh my god, I want to watch that actual episode, but like from what I've seen of it, that was funny. I showed you the exploding carrots clip, right?
Have you?
I think I did. What's that show called again? We'll have to find it.
Okay. That sounds good.
I'm gonna do this one more battle and then probably call it short. Call it a night. Not really short. We actually went overtime today.
Ooh. Because I'm here.
Because Jeff's here.
And I'll just ramble.
I know.
As you know.
That's why I like. It's like I want to call the show. Haley plays a game and Jeff says some stuff, but it's a really long
keep
title.
talking.
Bottom. The title is called Bottom.
I don't know this.
It's a British slapstick comedy
Okay.
show.
Oh wait, I think maybe it did show.
I showed you the exploding carrots, but I showed you the teeniest, tiniest I've seen.
Okay. Sometimes,
Huh.
you know, every now and again I like to look at the news, see what happened in the world, and then realize, man, I shouldn't do this to myself. I just get annoyed.
You just want to
depressed.
go,
Or you just be like,
didn't want to know that. Didn't want to know that.
or I'm just like, you know, you just kind of shake your head in a little bit of discussion, like, whatever. It's, why? Right?
What is fountain as a trait?
What?
Oh, it was a question we asked earlier. Fountains of combustion. Fighters gain burn this fight.
See, that sounds amazing. I would like a fountain of fire.
No, it takes away one of your hearts.
Oh.
It's not
Okay,
as,
I don't want a fountain
It's
of
not
fire.
as fun as it sounds. I'm
Right.
gonna die this round, but you know, whatever.
Luna's gonna get dead.
No, Jeff, never look at the news. Is what Codlink says.
I know, seriously, I shouldn't, but I do. It's just one of those things I just do. And then there are sometimes you're like, oh, I think someone thought this was a sweet story. But at the same time, I read this and I'm thinking, why the hell is this news? Why is this news? Who thought, wow, I want to know this, and I'm not only going to just know this, but then I'm going to write an article about it, going into detail about the stupidity of this article. And here is the article. Here's what just blew my mind. I want you to picture that moment where someone's head literally explodes.
I'm gonna play another one.
Huh?
I'm playing another one while you're explaining.
Okay. Here, my mind literally exploded out of the stupidity that this is called news. Are you ready for this? Liam Neeson says horse in new film knew him from another movie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but who cares? You know what? Good for the horse. Good
Horse
for Liam
lovers.
Neeson. I'm cool with that. You know, be like, yo, horse. I remember you. I rode on your back in the last movie, and the horse be like, yeah, man, totally. I remember that. That was cool. We had good times. Hey, let's go get some like wheatgrass juice or something. But like,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
I'll be like, yeah,
Really?
no, I don't want to drink that because it's gross. But you know what? I will get a beer. You could have the wheatgrass. And the horse will be like, yeah, that sounds good, man. That sounds good. And you know, we can be buddy and we can like bump hooves and elbows and be cool. That doesn't need to make news. Does that need to make the news? Did someone need to write an article about that?
Is this a long about way how people should like crowdfund so we can make inspectors or a film or something?
Yeah, right. No, I
like the
I just-
wheatgrass juice line.
Oh yeah, it just popped in my head. But you know, but no, I just literally was just scrubbing through the news real quick, and I literally came across this thing, and I'm gonna just read it to you here. Assorted Western sagas got lassoed together
That's a good story.
in the Ballad of Buster Scruggs. Liam Neeson. I play a traveling impresario. We've also filmed in New Mexico. The odd thing is, the horse who pulls my wagon knew me.
That's your Liam Neeson?
It's a bad Liam Neeson. It's mostly anybody.
You tried.
Yeah.
That's a good story. Shows the horse has good memory, makes you not want to eat them as much, says conflicts.
I don't know, man. Every time I see a horse, I'm like, damn, that looks good. I'm gonna eat that horse.
Eat that horse.
Mm-mm.
You guys, man. I think it's a nice story. The horse is getting lots of work.
Right? that horse is getting more work than some of the actors I actually know.
I think that horse is getting more work than Liam Neeson lately.
I know, right? Actually, Liam Neeson was just an extra that day. He was like, "The horse remembered me. I feel so lucky." But yeah, no, someone wrote an article about Liam Neeson seeing a horse that knew him from another movie that he was in. That's like going to, and like, okay, you get up, you go to work, you know, whatever you do, you know, and one day you're like, oh my gosh, I totally worked at the other spot with that horse over there. And the horse walks up and is like, "Hey, what's up, man? You been good? I haven't seen you for a while." But like, I know, right?
Animal exploitation aside.
Right, yeah. I'm not certain if that makes me more hopeful for the news or more depressed for the news. I'll be honest with you.
I love that became a rant.
Yeah, you know. I can rant about anything. Like this microphone. Why is it that... No, I'm just kidding.
If you would like to donate so we actually make a movie or a TV show or something of that nature, feel free to. Jeff, you know what?
What?
So, there's Amazon Prime. You're aware of Amazon Prime.
I'm aware of Amazon Prime.
Okay,
yes.
so if you have Amazon Prime, you can have Twitch Prime.
Ooh.
For free.
Freedom.
And by free, I mean you paid for your Amazon Prime.
Technically, you already paid for it.
Exactly. So, and with Twitch Prime, you get a free subscription to any channel you want.
It's crazy.
So why not make it this one? Ding.
You could. That's a very viable option.
I mean, I feel like that should be a thing. I don't know why you wouldn't want to be a subscriber.
I mean, here's the thing. There are so many channels out there, and they're all probably much like all the big ones are really big, and they're making a lot of money. They're making all these things. They're doing this stuff. They can afford like cool like uniforms. Seriously, have you seen like?
We're getting uniforms?
No. We're
not.
I'm just talking about like the big Twitch channels.
Oh, those are sponsors.
Yeah, like they can afford that. We can't. So if you would like to help us out, as opposed to, you know, Team Liquid, you know, I would just say I'd really appreciate it. Team Liquid, I'm sure would appreciate it too, but they already have like uniforms.
Who's Team Liquid?
I don't. It's one of the teams.
Oh, okay. Well, and if you're also watching on YouTube, which I'm going to put this on YouTube, and
Yay!
you've made it through this video this far, feel free to go over to Twitch and donate.
Oh, by the way, since I'm here and I get to actually talk
Do I have Twitch Prime, Haley? Yes, I do, because I got Prime. Okay, Jeffrey has Amazon Prime, and then you can add somebody to your Twitch or to your Prime account as a family member, and then you also get Twitch Prime. So everyone in your family who is on your Amazon Prime can have Twitch Prime, and therefore that's lots of subscriptions to a channel you like.
Okay, so I got some good news and some slightly bad news.
What?
The bad news is I am sorry that I don't have an episode for everyone this week.
Oh. I was like, are you getting rid of Amazon Prime?
No. This is just a general statement to everyone. Since I'm able to be on the chat and talk to people and talk to everyone, as you know, I just want to say I'm sorry I didn't get an episode out this week. I'm really busy. I'm gonna really try to have one out for next week, but my schedule is literally changing and I don't know how to handle it yet.
It's okay. We're gonna throw some streams over on YouTube.
So yeah, I will have episodes. I got episodes in the can, and I got more to shoot. I just I've just been busy. I've been helping a friend of ours, Raul, edit videos and do some editing there. So, and then yeah, we've been shooting a lot of.
October's busy for us, but everybody knows that.
Yeah, we're doing like we had a couple events, and I have a lot of footage from those. I still have to edit yet, so. I apologize for not having videos up this week, and I hope I'll have one up for next week. I'll have something up for next week. I don't know if it'll be a full episode, but it will be something. I will give you that.
We'll at least still be streaming. So.
Yeah, we'll still be streaming, but here's also the good news. You get to hear me rant more!
Exactly, or we might put his face on here at some point.
Yeah, I'll actually show up probably next time.
Actually, while Jeff is not on the stream, like, visually, we'll just put the face here so you guys know.
Yeah.
So you guys know that he is talking.
I am here. But
he will be here for Scaremaker Family Game Night.
I will be.
Fun. Codlink says
I might be a smidge late though coming in.
Also, don't forget to claim all the free games with in your notifications. Yes, if you have Twitch Prime, you get free games every month.
Free games.
And also in-game loot and a bunch of awesome things. Thank you, Codlinks. And Codlinks in the can means something different here.
Oh, really? What's it mean there?
Does it mean you get kicked in the butt? That's
I assume it means something like in the private town, in the private room.
Although, watch, it's probably nothing anywhere near what we think it means.
Right. Because in Hollywood land, in the can means the film is shot, everything is done, it's ready, it's ready.
Because film used to come in canisters.
Yes.
Cans.
So the film...
it's in the toilet. Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes
I
sense.
think that means the same thing here too. But...
Yeah. But in Hollywood land, when you say, "Oh, the film is in the can," it's basically it's been shot. It's now going in the post for its edit and all the final post production stuff.
In the can is a production term. Yes, it is, Saffron.
Yeah.
That's how I understood it exactly. Yep. You are correct.
Yeah, I always forget about those turns of phrases that do not translate well. Even though we're all speaking the same language, we all have our...
Mm-hmm. Yes, I killed the zombie! Let's see. Oh, I already have a fur coat.
We have our different turn of phrases.
Let's have this awesome
That's
hat.
awesome. I like it. It makes it colorful. And I learned something new today.
I learn things from Saffron every week, I feel like.
You do, because you tell me about them. I'm like, oh, no kidding.
That's a thing.
I'm like, really? I didn't know that. So yeah, thank you for keeping us informed and our brains limber and pliable. Is that a thing I want to say?
Two-ply? What?
What?
Hmm?
In the can.
Batman. I love how Sage, he's all kinds of superheroes, but on the phone he was like, I'm Batman.
Who are you now? Tashui?
Tashui.
Sounds like you sneezed.
I'm full of useless information, is what Saffron says. She knows things.
It's not useless because you clearly... I like it. So it's got use for me.
I have decay now. Crap.
You have decay?
Yeah.
Are you a zombie?
No, but it hits me and I die.
Tashui did not survive.
Tashui is dead.
I'm sorry,
Tashui went kablooey.
I'm sorry I made fun of your name, Tashui. I regret everything.
Codlinks agrees that Saffron is full of useless information. Wellen. He's a mime. Alright. Wellen, I'm gonna stop playing this game. But yeah, this will be cool because Jeff will be able to participate a little bit here and there.
Yeah, more.
It's almost like we have a podcast again.
Oh, man. But I don't have to edit.
Exactly, because it's live!
And you don't have to edit.
I know.
Oh.
I don't mind editing audio. It just requires work.
Yeah, I mean...
Effort.
It's like anything else. Editing video is not hard. It just requires work and effort.
Exactly. Effort.
And you also have to know, like, certain things. Like, you gotta know the pace of your film or your whatever you're working on.
No, not my thing. Unless it's actual film with razor blades, then I'm good for some reason. I prefer to do that than anything else.
Right. Well, I mean, that's the thing. Film with... Back in the day, you had only a few shots because you were filming on film, which is expensive.
Right.
So, you had to know your shots a little bit better than you have to now.
Right. Exactly. But with that... I, defeated a few things. I died a lot. The cemetery, I wonder if it gets full. That would be a thing. I don't know. It's not an easy game to play. But, anywho, I will be back Wednesday.
And I'll be here as well at some point. I'll probably be in a little bit later again, but I'll be here because I'm usually just getting home by the time Haley's starting.
Yeah, so he needs moment to eat or whatever.
Yeah, because today I realized I didn't eat till I got home, and
it's all right.
was setting up, and I was like, I'm gonna eat this first.
I'm used to this schedule, so I'm like, I'll eat after the stream. It'll be all right.
Yeah, and I'm not. I'm not used to it yet. So.
Welcome to my world, Jeffrey.
Ooh, your world is cool with all your friends and followers and.
Exactly. There are
and all the
friends
scare makers.
And scare makers because they're awesome. See you Wednesday. Hopefully, you get Jeff on screen too. Yeah, they want you on screen.
Yeah, I will do my very best. Like I said, if I'm gonna come in, I'm just gonna be a smidge late, just because like I said, I get out at work at 9. So.
Yay! More disembodied Jeff.
Woo!
With the Jeff emoji.
I'm the bodiless. I'm like the anti-headless horseman.
Dude,
I'm like the bodiless Jeff, the scientist.
Everyone loves that Jeff emoji. Like, I almost like. Never mind. I'll talk about that later. Like, I kind of want to change up ways emojis go, but then I also don't want to mess up goals. I don't know. We're gonna have to make some more emojis. At some point. Emojis and
if anybody has any suggestions about what they want, let me know. I can make it.
And subscription. We need to make subscription things.
What?
Because right here, hold on.
What am I making? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm told to make stuff and I make it.
These things right here. They show that everyone's a subscriber, but we now have the option to make better ones. So if people have been subscribed for a long amount of time, they get a special one.
Oh.
I think we need some cool ones. So. But
all right.
Anyway,
what
guys.
What does everyone want? I don't even know.
I think we need a Jeff in a cage.
But I'm free from my cage. for now.
Don't get them excited about that. But yeah, if you guys think of anything that we should do for the emojis, should we change them up? Do we need to change them up? Should we leave them how they are? Or the little subscription award thingies? Put
let me
in
know.
The Discord.
If you have an idea, let me know. I'll make it.
Yep. Badges, thank you. Yeah, put them in the Discord, though, of what you want. And we will do that. But anyway, Jeffrey.
Yes.
Where can they find us?
Oh, they can find us everywhere. We're on Twitch, Instagram, Twitter. The YouTubes, sorry again about this week's not having an episode, but, I apologize already. Anyway, the YouTubes, did I say the Facebooks? We're on Snapchat too, but I don't use it, so good luck with that. But everywhere, it's 52 Weeks of Horror. That's 52 Weeks of Horror. Why? Because there's 52 weeks in a year, and every week should have a little bit of horror.
And what's our website?
52weeksofhorror.com.
There we go. The
Everything.
emoji you have of Bob above Jeff right now would be cool. Oh, yeah, our logo. Okay, cool. That's a good thing to know. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I will see you Wednesday, and hopefully we'll have Jeff here.
Yes.
And don't forget to keep making that scary. And we will see you next time.
Bye.